everyone, in this video I will share a cue card with you which is describe a rule that is important in your school or at work. You should say what the rule is about, what happens when people break the rule, why you think it is an important rule, and explain how you feel about the rule. So today we will discuss this cue card. So let's start. One crucial rule at my school is the dress code policy. This rule encompasses guidelines about the attire students are allowed to wear to school. When students break the rule by wearing inappropriate clothing, consequences may include verbal warnings, detention, or even suspension, depending on the severity and repetition of the offense. The dress code rule is paramount because it serves several essential purposes. Firstly, it promotes a suitable and respectful learning environment. By setting clear parameters on clothing choices, the rule ensures that students come to school dressed in a manner that is not disruptive or offensive to their peers and teachers. Whether they enter the workforce, attend formal events, or participate in activities with specific dress requirements, students benefit from learning the importance of dressing appropriately from an early age. While some may argue that dress code rules are overly restrictive and limit students' freedom of expression, I believe they serve a valuable purpose in maintaining a focused and respectful atmosphere within the school. Moreover, the dress code can be flexible enough to allow for personal expression through accessories, hairstyles, and non-discriminatory dress options, striking a balance between individuality and adherence to essential norms. This in turn helps to create a classroom atmosphere where everyone can focus on their studies without unnecessary distractions. Moreover, the dress code rule plays a role in promoting equality among students. It ensures that regardless of their economic background, students have access to appropriate clothing for school. This prevents students from feeling pressured to wear expensive or trending clothing to fit in, thus reducing peer pressure related to fashion choices. In this way, it contributes to a more inclusive and equitable school environment. Additionally, the dress code rule prepares students for future situations where adhering to dress codes may be necessary. In conclusion, the dress code rule is an integral part of my school's culture, and I support it because it helps create a conducive, equitable, and respectful learning environment while preparing students for future situations that may require adherence to dress codes. So that is the end of cue card. Now we will discuss the follow-up question. So let's start. The first question is, should schools have rules? Yes, schools should have rules. Rules provide structure and maintain a safe, productive learning environment. They set clear expectations for behavior, ensuring that students treat each other and their teachers with respect. Rules also help minimize disruptions, fostering a focused atmosphere conducive to learning. Additionally, rules can teach students valuable life skills like responsibility and discipline. However, it is essential that these rules are fair, responsible, and consistently enforced to achieve their intended purpose while respecting students' individual rights and needs. Move on the next question, that is, should schools decide how long the working hours should be? Of course, schools should have the authority to determine the length of their working hours. This decision is crucial to align the educational program with the specific needs and circumstances of the students and the school's goals. It allows schools to design schedules that maximize learning opportunities and accommodate extracurricular activities. However, it is vital that school hours are responsible and considerate of students' well-being, taking into account factors like sleep patterns and balancing academics with other aspects of life to ensure a balanced and effective learning experience. Move on the next question, that is, what kinds of rules do Indian families have? Indian families often have rules that emphasize respect for elders and traditions. Children are expected to greet elders with respect, follow meal time customs, and participate in family rituals. Educational achievement is highly prioritized, so rules around studying and academic discipline are common. Additionally, there are often rules related to dress codes, particularly for more conservative families, and restrictions on dating or social activities. While these rules can vary significantly based on the family's cultural background and values, they generally emphasize maintaining family harmony and upholding cultural norms. Move on the next question. That is, do you think strict rules are needed in schools? Certainly, strict rules in schools are necessary to establish a structured and conducive learning environment. These rules help maintain order, promote discipline, and ensure that students can focus on their studies. They also teach important life skills such as responsibility and respect for authority. However, it is crucial to strike a balance, ensuring that rules are fair, responsible, and considerate of individual needs. Overly strict rules can stifle creativity and individuality. So it is essential to find a middle ground that encourages both discipline and personal growth. So move on the next question, that is, students be involved in rule making? Yes, involving students in the rule making process can be beneficial. It promotes a sense of ownership and responsibility, teaching them valuable lessons about democracy, decision making, and problem solving. When students have a voice in crafting rules, they are more likely to understand and adhere to them. However, the extent of their involvement should be as appropriate and consider the complexity of certain rules. Collaboration between students, teachers, and school administrators can lead to rules that are fair, effective, and reflective of the school community's values and needs. So move on the next question, that is, what rules should children follow at home in your country? In my country, the rules children should follow at home typically include respecting their parents and elders, completing homework and chores, adhering to a set bedtime, and maintaining good manners. They are encouraged to communicate openly with their parents, participate in family activities, and limit screen time. Additionally, safety rules such as not playing with matches or sharp objects are emphasized. These rules aim to instill discipline, responsibility, and a strong sense of family values in children, fostering their overall development. Please note that specific rules may vary from one family to another. So move on the next question, that is, on what occasions can children be forgiven if they don't follow some rules? Children can be forgiven for not following certain rules on occasions when they make honest mistakes, exhibit genuine remorse, or face extenuating circumstances. Forgiveness is often extended when a child's action results from lack of knowledge, curiosity, or when they demonstrate a willingness to learn from their errors. Common situations include unintentional spills, minor conflicts with siblings, or failing to complete a task due to unforeseen hindrance. Parents and caregivers may choose to be more lenient during these times to foster a supportive and nurturing environment while teaching valuable life lessons. Move on the next question, that is, what rules should people follow when using public transport? When using public transport, people should adhere to several key rules for the safety and comfort of all passengers. These rules include respect personal space and maintain good hygiene, offer seats to those in need like the elderly or pregnant, queue early for boarding, keep noise levels to a minimum, follow the driver's or conductor's instructions, no littering or vandalism, pay the appropriate fare, and have tickets or cards ready. Keep bags and belongings out of walkways. Be patient and respectful towards fellow passengers. These rules promote a harmonious and efficient public transportation experience. Move on the next question, that is, what kinds of rules do people need to follow in public places? In public places, people must adhere to essential rules. These encompass no littering, obeying traffic regulations, respecting noise levels, keeping pets on leashes, and following dress codes when applicable. queuing in an orderly manner, using designated smoking areas, and maintaining public restrooms cleanliness are also expected behaviors. In the current context, adherence to COVID-19 safety measures, including mask wearing and social distancing, is imperative. These rules collectively ensure a harmonious and safe environment in public spaces for everyone to enjoy. So move on the next question, that is, what are the reasons that cause people to break rules? People break rules for a variety of reasons, often stemming from individual motivations or circumstances. These include rebellion against authority, lack of awareness or understanding, seeking personal gain, peer pressure, emotional distress, or a perceived necessity. Additionally, rule breaking can occur when rules are perceived as unjust or when consequences seem unlikely or insignificant. Cultural differences and moral beliefs also influence rule breaking tendencies. Understanding these motivations can help address rule violations effectively and create a more compliant and ethical society. So move on the last question, that is, when people break rules, how would they be punished in your country? In my country, the consequences for rule breaking vary depending on the nature and severity of the violation. Minor infractions may result in warnings or fines, while more serious offenses can lead to legal action such as fines, community service, probation, or imprisonment. The judicial system aims to balance rehabilitation and deterrence, focusing on fairness and proportionality in punishments. The exact consequences are determined by the legal framework and judicial discretion. Rehabilitation and reintegration into society are often emphasized, especially for less severe offenses. So that is the end of follow-up question. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.